So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. Knocks it out wide. Spread out to the left. Looking tidy in possession here. He's having a hit! So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. It's a promising position. An instinctive delivery. It's a goal kick. Caicedo. No, that's been intercepted. Miyashiro. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Diaz. Brahim Diaz. Good, strong midfield running here. Great ball. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Miyashiro. He's got away. He's on it. Can he get away? Messi. Haaland, very much the man of the moment. Could move up a gear here. Always goal side. And this is Modric. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Brahim Diaz. Messi. Brahim Diaz. That's a good ball. And he shoots! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And it's half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And so the action is resumed.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now it's crossed into the middle. Pass somewhat off target. Lovely feet. Header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
This is the time you need that pace.
Caicedo. And here's Haaland. And here's Messi. Messi driving. And what's he giving here? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And a real chance to break the deadlock. Messi! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Here's Shiro. That'll be a corner.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's well spotted. And the counter is on. Driving forward. Driving through the middle. And it's Diaz. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Disappointing. Very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
So a Barcelona free kick. And a great opportunity to open the... Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Still no sign of a breakthrough, which comes as quite a surprise if you... Great chance! And he hits the net! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
That is glorious, as if he... Mbappe! And he nearly went all the way.
Mbappe certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Sandro Ramirez. The final seconds now. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Played it again. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Has to go back here. And the shot! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of intent. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. And looking down the list of names, it does look, Jim, as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, a reinforced rearguard, Peter, and a compact midfield probably suggests that they're focusing much on giving very little away. I think if you commit to that, then you really can't afford to concede, because it clearly demands a quick change in approach if you do, which isn't always easy, because in the build-up to this, believe me, they'll have been working principally on organisation and shape in training, and it's not easy just to suddenly come out of that.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Diaz. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Good ball, good take.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's there to get it away. Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is well cleared. There will be a throw-in. That's going wide left. Great chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Away. Shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Caicedo. Mbappe. So a temporary halt to the action. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Martin was in no mood for any of that. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Martin, Lyon, Modric, Mbappe. Just about up to the hour now. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Quality ball. Could move up a gear here. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, what has happened here? It's run loose here. Can he stop it going out? And that's really well manoeuvred. Mario Martin.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Substitution on the field, number 23, number 19,
intercepts the throw, that's well read.
Number 6, coming on the field, number
Works
9,
it forward, and he's hit it long, but astray.
Number 10, number 14.
That was Borja Mayoral. And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
He'll try from distance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Alexander-Arnold. 5 minutes left on the clock. That's been cut out, well played.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Haaland! And that's it! It is done! So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. Driven in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. He has a look up. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time.
He's having a hit! And that is wildly off target.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Mbappe. Messi. Oh, good ball! Barcelona still without a single shot on target. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Haaland. Turns back here, probably the best option. Over to the right flank. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Messi. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
After 31 minutes is
First breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And there's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Driving forward, and he's managed to get free. Oh, well played, well played. Mbappe. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Mbappe running with intent. And this is Messi. Messi gets flagged offside.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona come in leading by just the odd goal.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Tries one from range! Still just a single goal between the sides. Showing great feet there. Brahim Diaz. Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great defending, strong and determined. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Haaland charging forward, the ball at his feet. Takes the shot! And that's another fine save.
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. That'll be a throw.
Substitution.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And no, he's seen through all of that.
Substitutions taking place.
Caicedo. Alexander-Arnold.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. Barcelona still ahead by the game's only goal. Looking to play him in. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Sota really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks and sustain some pressure.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Space for him to turn and look. The ball goes in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And we're done. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's own... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And takes the shot! Off the post! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Haaland really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. He's rising! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Deftly away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see. Goes for the shot! No, not quite.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is... Oh, that's ambitious!
Haaland clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
That is good strength. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tony Martinez. Space for him to turn and look. Ball is over the line. Now he's got space here. Now that's well seen too. Distributed tidily. Nice looking ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Can he get on the end of this? And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Haaland. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's been slipped through. Look at the space here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Haaland. Little doubt, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Alava are down to 10 men. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Corner number 2 then.
There will be
That was very necessary. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
I think it's been a decent enough watch, despite the half stagnating a little, if I can put it that way, Peter. We want to see some of that craft.
He's gone for goal! Reback.
Oliver genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Tries from a long way out. Oh, split-second reaction.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. Brahim Diaz! That's going to go a long way. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Still waiting for a goal to report here. Out of play for a goal kick. Mbappe. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Pass somewhat off target. Out towards the flank. Thinks about the shot. This looks promising. Not the most convincing of passes. That's an imaginative pass. Couldn't squeeze it through. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Modric.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Mbappe. And the return pass. Knocks it into space. Has a look and plays it forward. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Oliver really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball.
So that's it. It is all over. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break. Barcelona get ready for another crack at the big prize.
Hello, everybody,
Will they get the win they
welcome to
need to get their
today's match.
campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Marcola, a man looking visibly quicker, palpably stronger, trending in a big way through his exploits.
Yeah, I've really been impressed by his energy and willingness to deliver what's demanded, Peter. Many who play this role get caught out of position at some stage, but he's found...
Oh, good effort! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A lovely header, but really... Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Diouf deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. There's no...
Could be danger here! Oh, he's on his own! Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! 2, and we've barely begun here. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And yes, it's him again! Mohun Bagan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Threads one in. And the counter is on.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time.
Oh, he's been caught nap, has another go! And that's in! And that is his first! The first, surely, of many, many to come! Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He's found a way through! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Played out wide. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Haaland. Barcola, someone who is excelling big time. Cafu, Messi, Cafu, and he's been shifted off it. Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. No, that's been intercepted, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Van Dijk. Upamecano. And it's Diaz. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Safal. That's really well cleared. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
And now, to all members
It is
of the crowd,
quite a game,
I'd like to
breathless
ask you to
and
join me
laced
in
with
wishing our
excitement.
birthday
Well, I think the
boy
message
a
from the
very
manager at
special
half-time will be
birthday.
pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how
Substitution.
crucial the next goal will be.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as...
Can he finish? And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
But oh no, this does not look good. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Robertson. He is through here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. Barcola is there and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. He's having a shot! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much...
And it's been given away. Picked out chance! And that's a tiny finish. And again they hit the front. And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Barcola. Barcelona are of course in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Cleared away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Cafu clears it away. And that's a good ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under
He's
pressure.
gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And here's Barcola. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, that could spell trouble. And he is dashing away. Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he, and uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step ahead of the opposition. He's surprisingly quick too, you know. It will be a massive challenge to get the better of him.
It's Gerrard! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that's been won straight back. Rijkaard Makes a dash for it. And he's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Now it's Yamal. Brahim Diaz. Chetri. And it's Diaz. It's a really well-measured ball.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Bebeto. Van Dijk. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Barcelona definitely like they're pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Over to the right flank. He's found the way through. Messi. And now they can clear their lines. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. De Bruyne. And Yamal. Batistuta. Caicedo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess.
He'll try from distance! And he has kicked it out somehow!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bebeto! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
He's through here. He's in. And the finish! And that's a good finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. And we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Number 10, De Bruyne. Number
So
9,
we're into the second 45.
Number 21, Bebeto.
Upamecano.
Number 5,
Pass is
Batistuta.
coming off in quick succession
Coming on
here.
the field.
Now it's Neymar.
Number 13,
Tries to play it through.
Number 19,
Carried out.
Messi.
And he's gone
Number
looking
8,
for safety.
Mbappe. Number 11,
And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. An instinctive delivery. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Corner number 2 then. Olise, who's short. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Silvestre. Cafu. He's having a pop! And that is doing no harm at all.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Oh, what's he done? And it's Diaz. Messi. Great vision. And he's there to clear it. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Mbappe. Olise. And he can thump it away. Mbappe. Oh, super ball. And he's very much the player living the here and now. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. He's taking on the lot of them. In it comes.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Substitutions taking place.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rijkaard.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking to play him in, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement, and this is Neymar, and that could well leave a mark.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, he's found support
2
out
added
wide.
minutes has been indicated.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Olise. Messi. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
He's picked his way through, and the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Elise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And I think the next phase in his career now is to start scoring more goals. He's already pretty proficient at that, but he's good enough to add many more goals to his game, and he could do some damage here too.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. McAllister. Now, can they get him away? Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Elise. Neither side yet able to find the net. Del Piero touches it back, and that's very disappointing, it has to be said. He's had it taken off him. Chetri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Caicedo. Elise. Nicely weighted ball. He's got away. And he's had it nicked away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He has found the way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming. He's had a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And it's Robertson, looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? Gets his head on it! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Barcelona got as close can be, right on the whistle, but it was not to be.
Hello everybody, and
so
please
between
join
them,
me in
no
wishing
goals
a
at
happy
all so
wedding
far.
anniversary
Yeah,
for one of
0-0,
our
but
fan
definitely
club
not
members.
from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So neither side has yet broken through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe. And here's Elise.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Can he get it through? Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Searching pass he's played there. Kimmich. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Robertson. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Shevchenko. He's found a way through. And it's Kimmich.
Oh, great feat, that.
An instinctive, towering header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Van Dijk clears it away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Pass somewhat off target. Cruyff. Del Piero. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Robertson.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's in a great position here. Messi's cross. Bullish header! Cleared away.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Del Piero.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Plays a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Olise. Now it's Messi. Messi charging full. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this fella...
That's rather hopeful. Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite. And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Knocks it out wide. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Tries from distance. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Gerrard with the short one. Howson. Chetri does really well to win the ball there. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Robertson.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Barcelona have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Gets his head on it! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing.
Decent chance! Brahim Diaz.
Barcelona really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now.
Nice looking ball. Messi is always looking to break lines. He's got away. Caicedo deals with that comfortably. They want to be quick to recover this. And it's Gerrard. Chetri. And it's Caicedo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Caicedo. Quality ball. Chetri. Howson gets a foot in here. Rodri. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he's lost his man here.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So neither side yet off the mark.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Number 13.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Coming on the field, number 21.
So the action is resumed.
Number 12.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
He's had it taken off him. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Caicedo for Olise.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Messi. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Chetri! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Rodri. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And here's Saviola. Messi. No outsmarting him this time. And that's really well manoeuvred. Looking for options for movement. Barcola, chance for a shot! Brilliant from Barcola! A finish of true class!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
After 68 minutes is...
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Substitutions taking place.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Oh, important interception.
Argentina really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
"75 minutes played. Chetri.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's in a great position here. Olise finds himself offside.
Substitution.
Argentina are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Barcelona leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Not the most accurate pass. Plays a sharp little ball here. Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out. And they can counter here. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. Argentina really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks and sustain some pressure.
Good ball, good take. Great defending, strong and determined. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Corinthians.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Tacho clears it away. Corinthians are looking to go forward now. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Brahim Diaz. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Kimmich. Upamecano makes the interception. Barcelona are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Tries to play it through. Tacho.
Barcelona always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
And that's gone route one. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Olise. Kimmich is always looking to break lines. Robertson deals with that comfortably. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Caicedo. Brahim Diaz. Oh, good spread. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Zielinski. And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's Kimmich. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That is good alertness. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Can he get it? And the shot! Goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Knocks it out wide. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And for the first half, that is that. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Celebrating their wedding
It's been a pretty
today.
tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Barcelona, number 11, number 14.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Number 13.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Number 21, Olise.
Oh, this looks sharp. Olise. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Now it's Mbappe.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Yamal, upright and purposeful. Robertson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Olise. And it's a foul.
That was lovely, that.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's another good win of the ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can...
Bullish header! Loose. That's another chance! And that is wildly off target.
Shevchenko clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 6. Coming
The two
on the
coaches
field
are
is
signalling changes
number
here,
7,
both at the same time.
Substitutions taking place.
Caicedo. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's had a shot! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Olise does really well to win the ball there. Into the last quarter of an hour. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Corinthians surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Barcelona are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Throw in. Camavinga. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
2 added minutes has been
He's
indicated.
shifting through the gears here. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And here's the chance to counter. And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
Batistuta! He's done very well to get to that.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Schneider plays it short. Plays a sharp little ball here. And here's Schneider. Really fierce, close defending. Robertson defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Schneider. Now it's Batistuta. It's come backwards here.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
He's got away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, that's fabulous. And that was nowhere near his best. Edmilson. Gerrard. And he's very much the player living the here and now. Pepe kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Juve. And that is a little undercooked. Chetri. Caicedo. Knocks it into space, and it's Azar. Looking for options for movement. That's very neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Brahim Diaz. And the pass is intercepted. Messi in acres of space out wide. Gerrard is there to clear. Brahim Diaz. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Caicedo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Zé Roberto. Sofal kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Messi. And he skips past his man. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a key interception. So, a temporary halt to the action. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Just a quick announcement and an
We'll
exciting
do it back
one
on the
too.
first
We're about
45
to announce
minutes.
today's
Well,
lottery
simply
numbers.
put,
Please
Peter,
watch
they
the
haven't
screen
been
if you
good
have a
enough
ticket.
to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 13, Brahim Diaz. Number 11.
Away we
coming
go
on the
again.
field, number 21.
Both sides defensively
Benitez.
robust up to
Number
now.
12, Barcola.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. There's a probing ball. Barcola. Can he get on the end of this?
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That is good alertness. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And they've got rid. Edmilson. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking to play him in. He's through here, and he's managed to get free. That's an excellent interception. That's put paid to the danger. Threads one in. Schneider. Oh, shooting chance! Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's going to go a long way. Caicedo. "75 minutes played." And he was quick to react. Tries to pass it through. Schneider. It's Schneider! It's loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And he stuck it away. And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Schneider. Van Dijk.
There will be 1
Elise.
minute added time.
Oh, now he can run away with it. That has been slung wide. Barcola! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And there goes their last chance. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Brazil.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great distributor, never stopped running, playmaker, and more than a decent finisher too. The only question is, where do you play him to make the most out of all of those talents?
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually, and they've caught Reed. It's gone for a throw-in. Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Robertson. Now it's Haaland. Kukçu. And it's Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. Gerrard is in a really good position out wide. He has a look up. He's having a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And a chance! Goal! Brazil! And there is your opener. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Brazil have penetrated for the first time. Haaland! Sensational from Haaland! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And just like that, he is up and running at once! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona have their lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's shifting through the gears here. And the keeper beats... And the shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Brahim Diaz really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Edmilson. Akanji, always a very imposing presence at the back. And that is expertly dealt with. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Haaland. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. That pass isn't the best.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And that was nowhere near his best. Haaland. Kukçu. Threads one in. And this is Shot, surely! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat.
And
all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy.
For our World Charity
So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Barcelona ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. So, into the second half. And here's Shevchenko. That's Gerrard. And he's had it nicked away. Messi. And he's very much the player living the here and now. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Haaland on 2 now and looking for 3. And it's Shevchenko. Caicedo calmly anticipates. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Messi. Brahim Diaz. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Haaland. Corner number 2 then.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Haaland. He's having a pop! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona have their 3rd corner. He's there to hit it! No, just not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Oh, easy pickings there. Haaland, he's having a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Serginho. Van Dijk. Messi. Messi. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Haaland gets flagged offside. Brahim Diaz running with intent. Mbappe, renowned for his long-range shooting. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. It's a searching pass.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
1 minute added time.
And that's that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fella, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an unconventional style, incredibly quick, and so good at carrying the ball forward. Keep your eyes on him.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Messi, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Torres, and he was quick to react. Alaba. He's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to play it through. Oh, good. Takes a shot! Goal! And there is your opener. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
First breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Caicedo. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chance, surely! It's loose. Can he finish? Well taken goal. It was an absolute certainty. He just had to. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Mbappe.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's quick to return it. Tacho, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Saliba and Guardiol. Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Messi. And he cuts out the supply. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And here's Brahim Diaz. Quality ball. Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Torres. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And here's Brahim Diaz. And it's made its way to him. Picked out brilliantly. Brahim Diaz! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Provided by the local police.
Reflections on the first half?
Barcelona will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 12. Coming on the field is...
And that's the second half started.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Mbappe simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
And the shot! It's run loose. Oh, and one more try! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's gone out for a throw-in. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
That has been slung wide. Vardiol. That is good strength. 60 minutes played. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And no, that was never going to make it. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi, played down the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's managed to get free. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That is a great pick out. That's the keeper's ball. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Caicedo.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Barcola has the space to scheme. Oh, facing up to... Here's a chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Well seen. Saw that coming. Barcola. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the...
Tries a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And that is that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from...